If you've been wondering whether Triaba service actually pay and if it's a site worth joining, then this video is for you. A lot has happened since I last talked about it, and I will go over it all in this video, and I will also show you payment proof and talk about how much you can expect to earn so you can find out if this is the right service site for you or not. In case you don't know, my name is Mikael and I have tested hundreds of ways to make money online over the past 10 years. And it's been a while since I last reviewed Triaba. And during that time, there has been some big changes, and I've also gotten a lot of questions like, is it still worth using and does it still pay? So in this updated review, I'll walk you through exactly how Triaba works today, what you can realistically expect, and I'll also share both the pros and the cons based on my latest test. And I'll also cast out live here while recording so you can see the payment process for yourself. So let's start by going over who can join, because Triaba is a very international service site. You can go to just triaba.com because each platform actually has its own URL. And then you can see here at the top, for example, let's say we open the one for France here. Then you can see that it's actually called triaba.fr there. But I'll also leave a link to Triaba below, so you can just go there. You can choose your country here. And you can see it is available in many different countries, in many different languages. Also, or in general, when you come to a platform, it is actually in the local language, with a few exceptions where you can actually choose. For example, also in the US there, you can see currently you can choose between just English and also Spanish. So it is available in a lot of countries, and it also has a specific platform, as you can see, for some countries where it can usually be hard to find paid surveys. Of course, again, how many paid surveys you will get access to will vary depending on the country you live in. Some countries will have a lot of paid surveys, some will not have that many, but as you can see, you can join from many different countries. But let me now log in and then we'll take a closer look at how it works. So I have now logged in, and Triaba is very user-friendly, and one of the updates it has had is that the whole interface just seems more modern now compared to last time I reviewed it. And you can see the service just presented here on the dashboard right when you come in. The currency will also in most cases be in your local currency, so just keep that in mind. Just one thing you need to be aware of, that when you first join, you can see there's a profile. You do need to fill that out to get access to the paid service. I believe it's around 70% that needs to be filled out. It doesn't take long. It takes maybe like 5-10 minutes maximum to fill out the whole profile. That's one thing you do need to start with, because that's how they will be able to match you with surveys. And then you can see an estimated time and also the reward you get. And in my experience, it is quite accurate, and it actually does pay quite well for many of the surveys. Of course, it does depend on the exact survey, so you just have to choose wisely. But some of the highest paying ones, they can also be harder to qualify for. In general, as it is with basically all other service sites, you will not qualify for all surveys. So just keep that in mind. I do have a video about how you can optimize your chances of qualifying for more service in general on all service sites. I'll leave a link in the top corner so you can also check that out if you want to. But you can scroll through and you can see the different surveys there. You can see for me currently there are a lot of paid surveys. As mentioned, how many you will get access to will vary depending on your country and also depending on your profile. But overall, it definitely gives access to a lot in my experience. But let's now then try to cash out live here so we can go over the payout options and also see how the whole payout process works. So I have now jumped to the cash out section, and as I mentioned earlier, also the currency will be in your local currency. The exact rewards available will also depend on the country you live in, and so will the payout threshold. What I really do like about Triaba is that before you even sign up, you can go and choose your country, and then you can go to this payment section, and then it shows exactly which payout options that are available in your country and the payout threshold. That's something I think many other get paid to sites and service sites could learn from, because then you don't even have to sign up to get this information, and it's actually really important information to know to find out if you even want to sign up. So I do like that they are so transparent about this even before you sign up. And you can see, for example, in the US, what it pays out here, the payout threshold for PayPal is only $1, the maximum payout limit there, what that is. You can see the options, also crypto, the gift cards it offers there, but you can also just see that it will vary a lot. For example, let's say you go to Singapore. Here the payout threshold is $10 for PayPal, and for Amazon gift cards only $1 there. And then these different gift cards that is available. Norway, for example, the payout threshold for PayPal is around like the equivalent of around $10-12, something like that, depending on the rate. Also Visa it offers there, and then these different gift cards. So I do like that they're so transparent about that. You can see that before you sign up. And here for me, for the purpose of this video, you can see here what I have earned. This is the equivalent of around $15 or $16, again depending on the exact rate. And then here also some of them you can choose the exact value you want to withdraw. You can see you can just write the amount here for some of the gift cards. For PayPal, for example, for me, again this can vary depending on the country you live in. It can only be this one amount here, which as mentioned is around $15 or so. So I would just need here to then request this payout. And then you just need to confirm it. And that is it. Then it has been confirmed, and it will then process it automatically to the email you have signed up with. So keep that in mind to make sure if you, for example, withdraw via PayPal, that it is an email that you have connected to your PayPal account. If you have signed up with one that was not the same as PayPal, then be aware that inside your PayPal account you can actually connect several email addresses. So just want to make you aware of that. Many people do not keep that in mind. So now all you have to do is to just wait until the reward will arrive, and it actually only took a couple of minutes. It was actually faster than I expected. Right away I got an email where I needed to just confirm, so then it actually took me to a website, Tremendous, which is the payment processor, where I need to fill in my email again. So it actually turns out you can get paid into a PayPal email address even if it's not the same you used to sign up with Triaba. It just needs to be a verified PayPal from what I can see. Just be aware that, as you can see, the amount here is smaller than what I actually withdrew. It's still around $15 or so, but when I processed it via PayPal, they did charge a 6% fee. The exact fee, again, can vary depending on the country you live in. 6% is on the higher side. That's just something to keep in mind. So if you decide to get paid via PayPal, do expect that there will be a fee for some of the gift cards. Also, I saw, for example, if I had withdrawn via Visa, there wouldn't have been this processing fee. So that is just something to keep in mind. But as you can see, it does pay, and it pays very fast. Maybe the first time you withdraw something like that, it can take a little bit longer once you've been verified. It literally just took me 2 minutes to get paid. So that was definitely a pleasant surprise to see that they have now started processing the payments this quickly. So let's now talk about the overall earning potential. And when you join a paid service site, it's in general important to be realistic. I would say that Triaba definitely pays quite decent for the paid service, and it also has a good amount of paid service. It's not one of the absolutely highest paying survey sites, but it does pay above average, I would say, for most service, at least where I'm located with my profile. Again, this can vary. If you have your own experiences, whether they are good or worse than mine, please feel free to share it and comment below. I would love to hear those from you. Overall, I would say it definitely has decent earning potential as a way to earn a bit of extra money on the side. It's of course not something you can do for a living or as part-time income or anything like that. I would also suggest that you actually use other service sites together with Triaba, but it is definitely one of the service sites that I like because it's so user-friendly, it has good payout options, and it processes the payments very quickly also. Just be aware that it doesn't have all those bells and whistles, it doesn't have all kind of bonus systems, leaderboards or anything like that. It's just a straightforward service site. You can just find the paid service, it's easy to use, and if that's something you're looking for, this is definitely one worth checking out in my opinion. And if you want to check it out, I will leave a joining link below so you can go there and check that out. I also have a full written tutorial if you prefer reading. I will also leave a link to that below so you can find that on my website. And if you in general just want to join more paid service sites, I also do have a list of my top recommended service sites in specific countries on my website. I'll leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.